Alright, gang, welcome back. Let's have a look at Before I Forget. I've been really looking it up in my game and giving you guys 2 takes for each of these practice videos that we do, but I just don't think it's going to be possible for me today. So I'm going to really focus on giving you one really good sort of take of where we are with the song, and leave it at that for this week. Go! Steeple shut inside my soul, well sealed in tight. This operated whole claustrophobic, closing in, I can't dystrophic. No, the good smear across the page in terms of gasoline. Well, you like a stain. Yet I'm the one who's a saint, catching up on all your sober little interactions. I've got no time to lose, just going up in all the ghetto. Play the strings for the shade. Hold your breath and listen. I am a well before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I remember before I forget. Before I forget. I am a well before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I remember before I forget. Before I forget that. Yeah. I'm ripped across the ditch instead of letting out down. Well, you like a stitch. Yeah, I'm the one who's a saint, catching up on all your sober little resurrections. I've got no time to lose, just going up in all the ghetto. Play the strings to the shade. Hold your breath and listen. I am a well before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I remember before I forget. Before I forget that. I am a well before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I remember before I forget. Before I forget that. Yeah, it justifies me. All I ever do is delay my every attempt to evade the end of the road of my head. It justifies me. All I ever do is delay my every attempt to evade the end of the road. I am a well before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I remember before I forget. Before I forget that. I am a well before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I remember before I forget. Before I forget that. I am a well before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I remember before I forget. Before I forget that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. You're wasting it, wasting it, you're wasting it, wasting it, wasting it, wasting it, wasting it. Alright, I think from what I remember, I think I made a mistake. I've got no time to lose, I'm just caught up in all the cattle. I've got no right to win, I'm just caught up in all the battles, right? That's where we screwed up. Pay attention to the twisted little indiscretion. Where you like a stitch, yet I'm the one who's hurt. Yeah, I don't know what's with me. I think it's just, I haven't been sleeping well, and I think it's really affecting me to muddling things up. So I don't like that. Because these are practice, I'll get up the words, but I really would prefer not to have to do this. I really, for me, that's not good enough. I really want to make sure that the words are right. If we inflict certain words or change things slightly, then that's okay, right? That's an expression that I want to add in this particular things like that. That's okay, right? But for the most part, I would like to be very clear between the verses, right, and the choruses and stuff like that. So that's really important for me. So stay bolt shut inside and outside world, I'm sealed in tight, because I've been right at home, claustrophobic, closing in, I'm catastrophic, no to get smeared across the page, in times of gasoline, where you like a stain, yet I'm the one who's a saint, catching up on noise, sober little resurrections, I've got no time to lose, just coming up in all the cattle. Free the strings, throw the shapes, right? I really like throw the shame. I've been experimenting with that. Fade the strings, throw the shame, hold your breath and listen. I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that I am a world before I am a man. I cross the ditch and settle in the dirt where you like a stitch. Yeah, and I'm the one who's hurt. Pay attention to your twisted little indiscretions. I'm gonna right win, just coming up in all the battles, right? So I think in those couple of those parts, I really want to make sure that's clear. Insurrections, indiscretions. I got no time to lose, I'm just caught up in all the ghetto. Got no right win, I'm just caught up in all the battles. Alright, so I'm gonna do it for you again. I'm just gonna pay close attention to the words here, and really make sure we are hitting those key moments right. All right, here we go. Go! Staple shut inside a NASA, what a sealed in time. It's on the right at home, claustrophobic, closing in a catastrophic. No, you can smear, scratch, in times of gasoline, where you lie to stay. Yet I'm the one who's the same, catching up on noise, some little insurrections. I've got no time to lose, I'm just caught up in all the cattle. Lay the strings, stole the shapes, hold your breath, and listen. I am a will before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I remember before I forget. Before I forget that I am a will before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I remember before I forget. Before I forget that. Yeah. And whipped across the ditch and settle in the dead where you like a stitch. Yet I'm the one who's a saint, catching up on noise, some little resurrections. Nah. I'm ripped across the ditch and settle in the dirt where you like a stitch. Yet I'm the one who's hurt. Pay attention to your twisted little indiscretions. I've got no right to win, I'm just caught up in all the battles. Locked in clutch, pushed in play. Hold your breath. Understand? I am a will before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I remember before I forget. Before I forget that I am a will before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I remember before I forget. Before I forget that. Oh, yeah. But yeah, it justifies me. All I ever do is obey my every attempt to obey the end of the root of my yeah. It justifies me. All I ever do is delay my every attempt to obey the end of the road. I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that. I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that. I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that. Yeah. Wasting it. Wasting it. Fuck. That's all you gotta get out of me today. So jeez. Alright. So yeah, I'm really pushing. Oh boy, I'm really pushing that low end. I've never tried, doing that low end like that for the chorus. But fuck, they really took it out of me. Ooh. I'm really pushing here, guys. I'm really fucking trying. I have a lot of respect for the band and the singer. I fucking love the song. I'm really wanting to do my best and give the best possible I can perspective on the song, give my own interpretation of the piece. Alright, so some key areas that I need to look at for moving into this week is just the words. I think that, as we've sort of progressed, we've focused so much on the performance, and I think that for some of these songs that we're doing for a while now, I am slightly just missing certain words. I'm sort of joining certain parts together, which is not good. I think that's just from practicing it so much and focusing on like I said, the vocalization. I just need to refresh my mind a little bit on the actual words and make sure that we're in the correct space for them. What else? I'm finding that the low end has progressed quite a lot for this week, and it really it's really becoming stronger for me, and we can really start pushing that a little bit more. So I find that I can push maybe 10-50% extra onto this song now with that low end. It's still, I find it quite thin for me, those growls, which I want to make them slightly deeper and slightly more round and full. But I'm very happy with the chorus. I find that this is probably the first song where I don't feel as constrained. I feel on some thing I really do hold myself back on those choruses. I find for this one I really let loose. I'm holding myself back just a little bit, but nothing that I can't ease into. But I find that the chorus is moments that really has become a strong part of the song for me, and that second verse I really like. So there's some really positive moments and things to take away from the song, and there's some things that I really want to keep focusing on and keep working on. I think that we can do it. I think by the time we get to performing this, it's going to be in a really good state. I'm going to have a really good low end for this piece, because it's starting to develop really well for me. I'm starting to get a little more, probably about another 10% of extra volume on there for this week, which is really good. That's one of the biggest things I've been struggling with the song, for those low end growls, that volume. Really getting those muscles to develop that muscle tension for the voice to really extend the volume out for that. So that's been really good. Alright, I have to stop talking because I have to do a 95 as well. Look, I really appreciate all of you checking out the practice take before I forget. It really means a lot to me, and I hope that I can share a different perspective for you on the piece, and I hope it gives you a bit of encouragement for you trying out perhaps a different style of music that you're not as comfortable in, and see just what you can do with it. Alright, thank you again for joining me. Much love to you all, and I'll see you all very soon.